Hey, this is Sky. Welcome to my YouTube channel. It's bright and early, Wednesday morning, daily discipline. This is how we get through mind, body, and soul. Let's get into today's topic. I want to talk about blaming others. How much time of your life do you spend blaming others? How many of your problems do you blame on others? How much of your mentality do you blame on others? How many scars do you blame on others? I'd say most of it. Most people go around blaming everybody for everything. We're all perfect. Nothing's our fault. It's always someone else, right? This blame game is a game for weak, emasculated beta males. It's a game for children. It's a game for losers. It's a game for victims. The blame game is victimization. It's seeing the world through the eyes of a victim. Through the eyes of somebody who just can't handle things, who's weak, who's decided, make a conscious choice that the world is going to be stronger than they are and that they're always going to lose. So how do we get beyond blame? How do you stop blaming others? You have to take responsibility for your life. This will set you free. It'll set you free from the past. It'll set you on a path to forgiveness. I was walking one of my dogs one day down by the river. I had this weird realization. I think a lot about the past because I have PTSD and it haunts me. I've always been quite an angry individual. Angry at my past, angry at people from my past, angry at authority, angry at society, angry at a lot of things. There's a lot of shit that didn't feel like it was my fault. It was your fault. And I realized that day, all at once, I wasn't really philosophizing on anything. I was just walking the dog. And I realized that everything that has ever happened to me, I use those words specifically, happened to me. Have you ever said that? This happened to me? I realized that everything that had ever happened to me was my own doing. Now think about that. A lot of people push back on that right away. Well, I got shot. That wasn't my own doing. My wife left me with the kids, and that wasn't my own doing. What's your story? We all got a story. Everything that has ever happened to me was my own doing. I was the cause, directly or indirectly, of every single thing that has ever happened to me in my life. This is my story. I'm the one walking this path. And everything that has happened to me along this path of life is either a direct choice of mine or the result of a choice of mine at some point. Even the stuff that feels random. You're walking down the street, a piano falls out of a window and falls on your head. You chose to walk down that street. You say, oh, Scott, well, that's awfully picky. You're looking to coddle victims. I'm not. You're looking to find that victim inside of you so you can play mommy. I'm not. I'm playing daddy. I'm not playing mommy. Mommy coddles. Oh, come here, son. Come here, baby. It's okay. Let me kiss you and hug you. Stay right by mommy's dress. I'm not playing that game with myself. I'm playing daddy, sink or swim. Get out there and do something. Make something of yourself, boy. Make me proud. You're scared? Good. Be scared. Use that fear. There's a difference between fear and courage. Be courageous. I got over the blame game that day by taking responsibility for everything that had ever happened to me in my life. I've been beaten with baseball bats. I've been stabbed. I've had people leave me so heartbroken. I've sat there with a gun on the table thinking about putting it in my mouth. I've blamed everybody for everything, and I realized that everything that's ever happened to me, good or bad, is all part of my choice. Life is about choice. This is the ultimate gift that God gave you, that God gave Adam and Eve. Choice. You nullify your choice. You turn yourself into a bitch. When you make me the excuse, then you give me the power. You give me your destiny. I own you when you make me the cause, when you blame me. I'm your master. How many people are you making your master? How many people have you given your destiny away to? Through this blame game. Did you give your destiny away to your dad, to your mom, to the teachers that abused you, to the police, to the legal system? Did you give your destiny away to who? To your ex-wife? Who have you given your destiny away to? Reclaim that shit by taking responsibility for your life. You need to stop blaming the dead. How many of you out there are blaming dead people for what's going on with you in your life? I did this for years. My father was murdered in 1991 in a gang war. I blamed my father for everything. Everything. It was so convenient, so easy. Left me without any actual responsibility for my own life. It was all him. I didn't even ask to be here. I didn't want to be born. It's all him. As if it gives me a pass to just be fucked up and weak. I'm incredibly fucked up and weak, and I'm a big loser, but it's not my fault. It's that dead guy's fault. Stop blaming the dead. Stop blaming everybody. Just take responsibility. A leader knows this. When something happens at my company, even if you are my employee and you fuck up, I don't tell the customer, oh, Johnny over there fucked up today. Let's all go berate Johnny. Well, your bike's not going to be ready, and no, you're not going to get it back. And I know I told you today, but you're not getting it back. We may not give it back to you for a long time. But go blame him. Have you ever heard of a business do that before? That you wouldn't find that at my business. I'll take responsibility. Now, me and Johnny go have a talk after work. Come here, John. Sit down. Now, what happened today on that bike? Why don't you explain to me what the hell happened? But before that conversation, when I'm talking to the customer, I take responsibility for everything. I'm sorry, sir. We will never let this happen again. I will take the beating. I take the beating. I take responsibility. Because it's my fucking operation. This is my mission. It's just a job for Johnny. Taking personal responsibility for your life is going to be a process of forgiveness. And you're going to have to go through each and every single experience. This may take you some time. Go through every one of your wins, every one of your losses, everything that's ever happened to you. You can write this down if you want. Doing journaling. Relive all that shit if you have to, but go through it. And anywhere you find blame, where you find that negativity arise, yeah, fuck that bitch, that cunt bitch. She left me high and dry. She took the kids. She left me with bills. Anytime you start blaming and you have that resentment from your past, it'll arise. You'll notice it. You need to go into that experience, into that trauma, into that event. Forgive. That doesn't mean forget. And it doesn't mean you say it's okay that you fucked me over. You cut my arm off and that's fine. No, you're not thanking them for hurting you. You're not saying, oh, it's cool, like you're some kind of loser beta motherfucker. You have boundaries. You're allowed to be angry about people fucking you over, but you can't hold a grudge on it. You can't be blaming people years later for shit that happened years earlier. Oh, but Sky, it was so devastating. It's time to get over it. It's time to take responsibility for it. Yeah, the breakup was bad, but you got yourself into that relationship. Oh, she was a cunt bitch. You chose her, motherfucker. You chose her. Take responsibility. I set myself up for a fall. I don't know why, but I take responsibility for that, and I'm no longer going to blame you and hate you. I can forgive myself for being stupid. I can forgive you for being manipulative. Right? And I can move on. And then that experience, which has been so important in your life, has defined you for some reason, can just fade away into the nothingness. That shit happens. You go with the flow. I don't really know if a lot of people are getting this, because a lot of people enjoy blame, and they look at blame as a survival skill. They look at blame as their power, but it's not. It's your weakness. It's killing you. So this is just food for thought. Take personal responsibility and you'll be set free. Thanks for watching.